Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, my name is Muhammad Fali Fadiansyah. I'm from SNKN 1 Surabaya. Today, I will read my newspaper. The title is Mass Fish Death How Never on the Polish German border. Sebastian S. Again, France, Press, or Briscoe, Vegan Herd, Germany. Fishermen had in Schneider stopped work for several months after the toxic algae bloom hit the older level last gas decimating his catch. Schneider, 43, was probably hazmat and sleeping from the rifle for over a country. Finally took up his activities again in May. But fears of repeat are growing as global warming adds the toxic mix of pollution, putting the delicate ecosystem under pressure. It was unbelievable that we had lived fish left at all. Senator, who lived on the German bank of the river, say of the poisoning. Disaster wiped out more than half the fish in the river, with trace, a long trace of the Polish-German border. And while the other has had some time to recover, the organization responsible for disaster, Colonel as Pelenasium Barfo, has not been eradicated. In the Amelie trial of water bottle, we still see separate hundred cells, says scientist Martin Pons from the Leibniz Institute of Freshwater Ecology and Inland Fisheries, or EGP, in Berlin. He was that the risk of undoubtedly bloom is high. It is just waiting for the right condition to explode. Police and German authorities on either side of the rifle say they are determined to stop that happening, but the two have classes of responsibility for disaster are the best way to keep the LJ in check. Obviously, two that collaborated disaster wiped out more than half the fish in the rifle with trash, a long trace of the Polish-German border. And while the other had some time to recover, the organization responsible for disaster, as Prevention Barfum, has not been eradicated. In America, for the water, we still see separated cells, scientist Martin Pons from the Leibniz Institute of Freshwater Ecology and Inland Fisheries, or EGB, in Berlin. He wants that the risk of another deadly plume is high. They're just waiting for the right condition to explode. Police and German authorities on either side of the river say they are determined to stop that happening. But the two have classed offers for responsibility for the disaster are the best way to keep the algae in check. Among fishermen that is concerned for the impact of a possible results. If it happens again this year, then there will be nothing to fish to in this river for the next few years, say to say. The event of Las Vegas led to an immediate collapse in tow rims and fish sales that put bread on the table, he said. We came down to the water and we saw a lot of fish in the both direction. He recalled gathering up and down the river bank. Senator and his family gave financial support from the Bladensburg region to bricks to keep led by disaster. There are there have never been fish deaths on the scale of the other in my lifetime, said Henry, 65-year-old father Peter said neither. A confluence of high sunlight fall in the life for an extended period of high temperatures created the perfect condition for the algae to flourish upstream. The question of excess salt has existed for a long time is now getting worse with climate change, say Punch. Among other factors, polluted waterways meant that dangerous discharges are not being as treated as before. A governmental group have also pointed the finger at mining operations in Poland that tip in the bucket with the water in the rifle. Now, with the water warming up once again, increase in the number of algae have already been recorded for up the order. Obviously, bird science in this one also has other affected areas to be sorted off, as well as promising more water treatment plants and the regulation of a rifle police. But the government based solution is not doing enough to avoid an disaster repeat. Scientists believe many fish that the survivor found revokes in tributaries and corners of the other where the deadly algae was less prevalent. Yet new man-made installation on the level would only increase the risk of disaster. The head of WWF Poland, Miroslav Brop, told AFP. They changed the rifle into a transport route and is it not the same thing? He explains. Likewise, they spread promise from Warsaw to review all permits for the dispensing of industrial wastewater in the rifle. Berlin has criticized inaction of the police side. We see that a major effort there to discuss all such issues. A spokesman for the government of Roman ministry shared earlier this month. Second catastrophe, second catastrophe, a second catastrophe in nobody interest, the spokesman said, but the signs are not good at the moment. For the time being, the fishermen along the other vertically do continuously. Well optimistic that he did 2, 3, 4 years there will again be fish there in bulk, said Senador Vitor, provided another disaster can be avoided.